another video. This time I am doing my very late May wrap-up. Most of the books I read are actually already back at the library, so I'm just gonna do pictures up there while I talk about them. So I am doing kind of like a hybrid of just doing my stats, but taking some things from Jan, and I'll link her down below. So let's just get right into this. So if you see me looking down, I have my notes. So yes. So in the month of May, surprisingly, I read 8 books. 5 were physical books and 3 were graphic novels. I did read a total of 2,509 pages, which is crazy to think that I read that much. Most read genre was, in fact, middle grade. My least read genre was a horror, and the moods for the month of these books was, my most read was adventurous, and my least read was tense books. All right, so what I'm gonna actually do is, and this is actually, is it Reading with Rye? I can't remember her official YouTube channel, but I will put on the screen what her thing is. I know she, and I know others do the same thing where they go from least to favorite book, and I kind of like that idea, so I'm gonna go ahead and I will tag the booktubers as well that I know do it as well. For the month of May, I didn't do any DNFs or anything like that. I am gonna go to the least favorite, starting with Amulet number 3, Cloud Searchers. Basically, it's just a continuation of Amulet series, and basically, she is a, oh geez, I can't remember the official title, but basically she is a keeper of something. See, this is like how much I really pay attention to the series, and honestly, yeah. I know she's has a magical thing, necklace that gives her powers, and basically it's her journey to finding out her father, and there's this hidden city, and that's where book 3 is. There really is not much I can disclose due to it is in the middle of a series, but I will say the first 2 were amazing, but I feel like obligated now to read it, so I don't know if I'm gonna just finish the series. I did read 3, 4, and 5. I think there's only 8, so I just need 6, 7, and 8. I might just do it, get it over with, and call it a day. All of them were 4 stars for the Amulet. Next one, Girl in White by Lindsay Curry. And basically it is about a girl who lives in a very famous ghost town and deal with urban legends, and she is seeing this girl in white, which is also coming from her dreams, and she's investigating it. Come to find out, she is not happy with how the town is handling things, and basically it's her way of trying to figure out what she wants and things like that. Book that I read, The Cousins by Karen McManus. It is about that lived in a really high-end island with her parents, and like the island has like shops, hotels, it's like all exclusive. Well, the father passed away and all the siblings were banished and disinherited from the father them, but they had no idea why. The only thing they got was
a note saying you know what you did,
but nobody knows anything. And so their kids got a invite to come back to the island, and basically it's their journey as far as what's going on. There are several twists in it. It actually was really good, so I definitely liked the book that I read was Mystery of Black Hollow Lane. That is by Julia Noble, and that is about a girl who lost her father, and the mother is basically this famous author that does like self-help with families who are struggling to connect to one another. Daughter is just not having it because it's like she helps other families but she can't even help her own family. So the mom has to go on a book tour. She sends her daughter to this elite boarding school all the way out in England, and she just is wanting to know why, and it's just frustrating to her. What ends up happening is during her stay she is receiving all kinds of like notes and things, all referencing her father, and so she's trying to investigate and figure out why her father, like why all these messages and things like that. It was a interesting one, and honestly, little did I know it's actually a series. So I may pick up the second book because I think it's only 2 books. It's Mystery of Black Hollow Lane. Okay, so now I'm on to both 5 stars, which are 2. So the first 5-star is a book called Night Books by J.A. White, and basically it is about a boy who writes these scary stories, and he actually was on his way going down to the basement to actually burn them. You do later on in the book find out why he actually wants to burn these books, but on his way down the elevator stops and he gets lured into this apartment, and he then gets kidnapped by this evil witch. Deal is, if he wants to survive, he needs to write a scary story and read scary stories every single day. Actually totally loved it. I do know that Netflix does have a movie adaptation. I am curious to see as far as how that goes. That is the first 5-star, and the last book that I read for the month, and that is Hooked by Emily McIntyre. That is 5 stars. Basically it is a Peter Pan retelling. Peter Pan is Wendy's daughter. Basically it goes into the perspectives of James, who is Hook, and Wendy, and basically it's kind of their dark romance. There is several trigger warnings. You do definitely want to look those up, but I absolutely loved it. That is my reading for the month of May. Do let me know if you have read any of the books that I have read and what you thought of it. Also, how did your May go? I hope that you have a wonderful reading month for June, and I will talk to you in the next one. Keep on reading, guys. Bye.